T-Rex. right, what's up, folks? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I will make a personal appearance today. Make a slight little appearance, you know what I'm saying? Personal. Can I get the white room?
Hey, yeah.
I need the white room. We need the white room right now. Let's check our DMs on Twitter. I do everything. Anything. I've been listening to some Jigga, some Jay-Z. What up, folks? Your boy MMG Smurf here today, and we're gonna be doing what we do every day, Pinky, trying to take over the world. No, trying to change the world, though. Truly via blockchain gaming. What you're good at. That's what we're about here at Money Match Gaming, promoting good that people pursue their passions, making it possible for people to pursue their passions. Because you can't do that the way that the most jobs and stuff like that are scheduled. So how can people get out of that system? And we don't offer financial advice here, not a financial advisor, not expert advice or anything like that. Please do your own research about anything that we talk about. There's your warning, stuff like that. But you know, we do find other ways. And so today we're going to be playing some Axie Infinity, hopefully to start the day off. I say hopefully because the game has been getting DDoSed lately. They've been getting their servers DDoS. I don't know why you would DDoS the game necessarily. I don't know what you would get out of it other than like maybe you have like another game or you're just like hating on the community. I don't know, whatever. But it's being settled. So it's playable today. But I have been hearing that, you know, it's like a little wonky. Like some games it was like the last time that I played it. But regardless, we're gonna be playing some Axie Infinity as well as checking up on some DeFi things. I think to start today's stream off, again, we said not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. All that good. Because I think today we are gonna be starting the stream off by looking into DeFi. Now, we haven't been doing this every stream like we were previously. Sometimes some streams we do it like every single stream first. But I've been starting to upload videos when it's like something really big that I really want to cover. Otherwise, just look for our streams and I talk about it like every single stream anyways. We can't help it because it's what's fun to us. So got this window up over here with our Twitter page, and we're gonna go through some DeFi projects and see how our most recent investments are doing. Now, I will say one of these projects I got slaughtered in because I was like, oh, this maybe is the bottom. It was not the bottom. I should not have. I switched out of the strategy that I was initially going with, which was a successful strategy to begin with. I'm like, I'm just making money. Let me switch it up. Fool. Okay, and that project is B-Farm. So it's app.bfarm.finance. I'm still like, you know, I didn't have to drop out the way that I did, but I was not down with what is happening with the B token. I do think the B token is going to recover and stuff like that, but I also think people that got in on the pre-sale and stuff like that were just, you know, they were able to sell it at like 3x at one point in the day, and then they were able to sell it all the way down, and then you made so much profit, you're up 3x, and you probably put it into something else. Then the token was super, you know, they're having a field day with it right now for the pre-sale people, my opinion. And so I am just doing what I consider safe in this farm for now, which is drip and BNB. And I think I'm not logged into my wallet because I'm probably on the wrong network. I think I'm on Ethereum network. Yeah. Pulse chain. Why I'm on Ethereum? I'm sending a bunch of stuff to Ethereum because Pulse chain. With Pulse chain coming out, there should be a snapshot. I don't know if I missed a snapshot or not, but I'm gonna take my chance. But there's gonna be a snapshot of your Ethereum wallets, basically. Pretty sure MetaMask will count as one of those, but the Ethereum network and all your tokens on the Ethereum network will be transferred to Pulse chain. So you'll have them on the Ethereum network, and then you'll also are copied. Then you also have them on Pulse chain, and Pulse chain is like a hex project, a hex blockchain, basically. So why not get double the dip and see how that goes? You could always transfer it right back to the Ethereum blockchain if you want it, but it's probably that much more expensive to transact on. So if Pulse chain is a success, then you just get double the money and projects to work with it on. And so, yeah, I wish I felt comfortable enough transferring all my BTC over. I don't. But I will take, you know, an extra $1,000 or so, whatever the fuck I can get out of it. But that's what's happening in that part of the world. We got 2 hours before we can claim this. It's going to be about 0.1 of these. So 1/10 of this will be 70 cents in like 2 hours. So, and this is 4 hours, so 70 cents times, what is that, 6? I'm making a few dollars a day off of this. It's like not, it's, you know, it's gonna be a few dollars a day. Other boy that we're playing with, you gotta refresh this page after you. Oh, they got a compound button now. Look at them. I was like, yeah, y'all need a compound button, because like right, for me, it's a little difficult determining, you know, like I don't want to go in and grab 3 million of this token, 300 million of this fucking token and sell it every time. I really don't. Not with like how much is in my wallet. I'm like, nah, I'd rather not. But yeah, this is another interesting one. You deposit it one time and then it just pays you out, I'm pretty sure, forever. Due to the game type of economics, as well as it being a token like SafeMoon. So that's Hourglass. You know, do your own research on these type of projects, but you can claim, and it'll reset every day too from your deposit. So you deposit that one time, and then it's going to pay you every day, right? But you have to claim it. You can't. It doesn't just stack up for you. So if you don't claim and you only put so much money in, maybe you're only making $2 a day, then you're just letting $2 go out the door every day. But if you claim, you know, obviously it costs some BNB to claim. But if you claim every day, then you're making that money every day. So mine is like $5 or something like that a day. And I'm gonna take that. Because that's like, you know, $35. You know, and then to get some price appreciation, jumps up. As well as, again, it's a SafeMoon type of token, and so by just having more of it in your wallet, the players did go up. Number of players went up today. That's good to see. Almost double, or not double. Like 100 more deposits. So, but yeah. Since it's a SafeMoon type of token, you know, the more that you have in your wallet, you're collecting that $5. It's stacking, it's compound. You know, it's basically compounding while it's in your wallet, and you can compound in the game now too. So pretty cool project, I think. And then we have CoinSwap. I'm gonna go through some other things. I moved out of Rune recently. I didn't sell all my Rune. I still have my Rune tokens, but I moved out of the project as far as farming, to try out Bee Farm to see if Bee Farm could be more successful for us. And again, slaughtered. Got slaughtered. I consider it slaughtered. I lost like 30% or something like that of one of the investments on the project. So I'm happy I didn't go like as hard as I was like, it really only happened when I switched up my strategy. And I got saved partially because Drip's price has been going up, so it's not like a total like chaos, but for me, I would have liked to see him be more successful than I just was. I'm gonna claim this stuff from here. Dashboard, which is new, huh? Okay, let's check it out. That's cool. Oh, yeah, ETH took a major dip down today, y'all. If you didn't know how much ETH dipped down to like $1,800, I saw. I don't know what Bitcoin dipped down to, but that's worth figuring out too, because you don't always see, especially if you're not really paying attention to the market, you don't always know how much things dipped. And so what the recovery pattern might be, if it dipped down to like 27,000 while you were sleeping, that could have been the 27,000 dip, and you wake up and it's at like 32,000, and you're like, oh, it's you only moved like no, it moved way more than that. So you have to do that type of stuff. I do that type of stuff. I have more BNB that I'm holding right now than I want to be holding, so a lot of that BNB is probably going to go into the drip and BNB on the Bee Farm, increase my position over there, because that's a lot of BNB, right? I don't know why I'm holding that much BNB. Like, I must have not paired something together or some shit. Something fucked up. That's a lot of BNB. I'm supposed to have like 0.02 BNB in the wallet is like what I like to hold. 0.03, something that I can do a lot of transactions with, but I'm not really holding any of it. Okay, what are we gonna buy into today? We got $39 of BUSD just kicking it. That was a smart choice. I decided to put that into United States dollars a few days ago, just like, hey, what about the market dips? I'll hedge my bets with like, you know, $40. And now I can buy that Ethereum that much cheaper. I will be doing that in just a second. I might be, you know, maybe that's it. You know, I'm just gonna take the CSS, push it into BUSD, buy up some ETH. ETH is super fucking cheap right now. Let it go down some more. Shit, I'm gonna buy it up the whole entire way. Or I could buy some Tron. Tron has been so quiet lately. Like, Justin Sun's never quiet if you're really paying attention, but let's see what they're up to. You are welcome. It's my pleasure. Chrissy is grateful of knowledge, generous support of 8th NFT, and Tron as a support center. All right. So he's really trying to make a move in this NFT sector. Christie's art tech Tron. Got to grips with the technology shaping the future. Since launching into comprehensive Sun.io upgrade journey on May 26, Sun Genesis mining has received enormous attention. What, now there's a different type of mining? Now you mine with the governance? Okay. More than 2.9 billion Sun will be distributed to participants in the next 4 years, 3 months. Okay, so a long time for that, but there's a lot being going out. FT org. What is this ape NFT? Oh, that's the name of this shit. With staking rewards available on each portal for Tron, investors are now available to reap rewards. Drive demand. Get the millions in Tron. I'm not seeing anything too crazy as far as announcements. He's just pumping Tron like normal. But I do think Tron is going to go up. Full-time minimum wage workers can't afford rent anywhere in the U.S. Wow. Let's look at this real quick. Because this is pretty much why we're doing the shit that we're doing today. Cancel rent, says this sign. The average hourly worker currently earns 18.78 per hour. A new report finds more than $6 short of the wage needed to afford a 2-bedroom rental. So it needs to be up around $24, $25, $25, $30 really, for it to be like a livable wage. People to afford rent and maybe buy some fucking food, pay your utilities, because the rent is more than utilities. Minimum wage workers would need 97 hours per week or more than 2 full-time jobs to afford a modest 2-bedroom rental. Pretty much true. Yeah, you need to be like either double that. You find some places paying double that, right? That's what we've known though. People are, yeah. So they're just going through that type of shit, and that's why we're looking at shit like Axie Infinity today, which hopefully it's working, whatever. Because not every state is paying $18, $16, whatever the fuck. That's like some high-end state shit. Like, that's the average. So, like, where I'm from, the minimum wage is like $8. And I was surprised to see that it's still in that range. I was like, wow, I've been going like half a decade and it's the same fucking range. That's disgusting. Why didn't it move? So, anyways. We did coin swap. I think I switched that in. Yeah. Now we got all this BUSD, and I'll just do it. So you're like, oh, you're just talking about doing it. You didn't actually do it. You didn't actually buy anything with it. All right. Yeah. See, I've been trying to stack up my Bitcoin too a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but I'm just like I don't like to not own more Bitcoin. Most of my ETH is at work right now in coin swap, so you don't see it in the wallet. And if I'm smart about this ETH, I'll do the exact same with it. So 0.02, and that's all that matters is that you're buying up something every day. That's what I like to do, at least. I'm buying up something every fucking day. Any of my investments, if it's inside of some type of project, it's only staying there. Even if it goes down or something like that a little bit, it's staying there because it's allowing me to buy something up, something that I want. And I'll have to make that decision on how long that's okay if it's actually retracting in price. So there's that. And then we gotta go over to the monster. This is the monster of the Binance Smart Chain DeFi right now. It just is hot while you hot. Started in April. It's been April, May, June, July, 4 months out of the year. That's a quarter down. And how is this thing doing? We rose from a floor of about $2, to $37 in the last 4 months. And most of this increase has been over the last 3 weeks. So last month has been like the biggest dry period, but previous to that, we went to 2 and it stayed in a solid range for a consolidation range. And now we're seeing this. They added a chart to the website a while ago, which I showed. And so you can check some of that out. Let me see, what do I have to? I think I have to pull it this way. So July 13th, you can see we're at $24, and that's only one day though. Fucking A. This chart never goes big enough. That was like always my gripe. But like as you can see, the pattern of the chart, and we keep pulling it to the right. We're on the 10th now. It's just been an upward trend, and if we pull it long enough, it'll do like a little U. But you can see this trend is consistently up and to the right. These are like 24-hour periods. We got a little W there, a little break action. What was happening? Up and to the right though. Even when it's down in these like and we've moved all the way down. Now we're back in June. The price is like $3, but it's still up and to the right. Here we go. We took a dump down also in June. That's what I was talking about. So we started our new previous positive side of things probably somewhere around June 20th. And this is probably around the previous peak, June 17th. Oh no, maybe up here. It's 15th. Now it's kind of a sideways. This is all sideways action. This is what I was talking about with the sideways action. So we're in that $3 range for a long time. So you can be like, oh, it's negative or something, but you're earning 1% a day on your investment. You're able to compound it. It's still paying you. You'll get 1% the next day even if you don't compound it. And it's got this sideways action for fucking forever. The price would not move. And so we had, obviously, as you can see here, we had a long time of sideways action. What did we have before that sideways action? So that was about a month, 20 days of sideways action. Is 20 days, about. And before that sideways action, we had a climb up to the right, up and 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 to the right. And this is like around launch. This is the max for max for launch is around $8 or something like that. Up and to the right, up and to the right, up and to the right. Cool. I think the point's been made. That's what that thing's looking like. So what we got today? Don't know. It says the price is what's the price? $37.50 today. So clap it up for Drip, clap it up to Forex Shark, clap it up to all the big drippers out there. Ray from the Bartertown Conglomerate, Stunner Breezy. I don't think Crypto Talk's in there. That's like weird. I don't know if Sacred Maker's in there either, but those are the two biggest ones that I know of. I think Stun is the biggest. He maxed out. I don't know if anybody else maxed. But what we got to collect today, we got a day of working. We got more than what did the tweet say? $18 times 97. I don't know what that would be. So times. They need 97 hours. Okay, but we got 18 point. Let's say it's 7 times 40. That's 740. Divided by 7. Oops, it was 106. So 18.7. Increase it a little bit times. Was it 8-hour day? 149. If you have an 8-hour work day. That's what we get to claim right now. You probably can't see. That might be too small. And it's not trying to stun or something like that because I don't have money. I'm broke. But I invested in this at the right time. You had months to do so. I put like some point something Ethereum in it, and I just compound it. The same thing we did on D Live, and a lot of people don't listen like when I say like that type of stuff. And I'm like, our D Live portfolio is now worth like, you know, $30,000-$40,000 or something like that, or whatever the fuck. And it's paying us like $10 a day. This thing is promising 1%, and it had like a similar price increase. But there's just opportunity. The point is just that there's opportunities out there. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but the point is that there's opportunities out there, projects out there, games out there that will do this type of shit, that do price appreciate like this. Where like, yeah, like, you know, considering it was that what, 0.7 or something like that Ethereum that I put in this initially. What is 0.7 Ethereum right now? $1,396, and we have, I don't know how much it says right now. This is not within 24 hours. 187. It says we're paying out over $200 a day right now. That's crazy. That's really crazy to me. To me, that's fucking crazy. Times, what the fuck was I about to multiply this times? Oh, I'm about to do how much Ethereum was. Yeah, how do I get that one Ethereum? So if it's paying 180 times 7. I'm pretty much able to get that that 0.7 paid back within a week, and it's going to do this for an entire year. So I could get that 0.7 times 55. I don't know what that is. If it stayed at, if Ethereum, it's not going to stay at this price, but that'd be 38 fucking Ethereum. I would be mind blown. I would be mind blown because like usually the Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio is like 34 or something like that. Usually 34, 36, I believe, or something like that. So if you had 38, that's a whole Bitcoin in a year, is what it's looking like. Like it's supposed to pay if prices sustain this. Do I think prices are going to sustain this the entire year? I hope it continues to go up with the tokenomics and stuff like that. The way that it's built, it should go up. I think, unless nothing, if they don't mess with shit, something catastrophic doesn't happen. But if something did happen and it started to reduce, I wasn't expecting it to be this high anyways. I was expecting like $50 a day or something like that, not this much, like after compounding for at least another month. So too late to get in on a project like, I don't know, I would use DeFi to get in on a project like this. I wouldn't just, you know, which is what we did initially. It was what we did. You know, use other projects. If you don't want to something where you just have to invest a whole bunch into it and the price is going up so much, use other projects. Dollar cost average is the same way that I would suggest buying into Bitcoin or something like that. You know, I would suggest it is not financial advice, but I would be like, you know, like when I was like, how should I buy Bitcoin? I'm like, oh, if I'm spending $100, I'm going to buy it $10 a day. You know, that's how I'm going to do it, or $10 a week if I only have $100 to spend on it. Period. I'm not gonna put the big amount because I've never been a person, like I've never spent $1,000 on cryptocurrency, like in that one buy. I've never done that, but you can obviously see more than $1,000 on my screen, and so what does that mean? Like you gotta figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, other Big Daddy before we wrap things up and actually play Axie Infinity today, we're going to give a shout out to DLive.tv. I don't think I'm logged in right now, but DLive.tv, big pumper. I need to, here, I'm going to do this. I like to be safe. I just like to be safe. We're just going to check this out real quick. I'm going to show you guys DLive.tv. I still think DLive.tv better than Twitch, better than a lot of streaming platforms. It just doesn't get the credit that it deserves. For what you can do on DLive.tv. So other than streaming on DLive.tv, other than your community being able to earn rewards for viewing your stream, give those rewards back to you, or if they're a streamer, keep them and pay themselves out. With Money Match Gaming, we've developed like a layer 2 type of solution for DLive. Oh, you can almost call it that, where you can take you donate your tickets to Money Match Gaming, compete in our arcade to get more, or just donate them and you can claim prizes. And so that's the thing that we do at Money Match Gaming, like a layer 2 and a way for people to like actually get something out of like the lemons, because we can do stuff with the lemons, but what do you do with the lemons? So play some games with the lemons, you know, they become tickets, and you can do stuff with tickets, claim prizes for engaging with the Money Match Gaming community. And so how do we make all that stuff happen? Again, you guys donate us lemons and stuff. So as a streamer here, we earn lemons from you guys. We also just earn lemons just to accrue. You know, any donations and stuff like that, which hopefully you're getting some because people are just able to donate to you for free. But that's one way, of course. Subscriptions is one way, of course. But regardless of all that stuff, the subscriptions and the limits, it doesn't pay as much as us just holding BTT. Without claiming, this is the 14th, this is the 13th, this is the 12th. I got two different types of payments on the 12th. And you can see at least 1,000, almost 2,000 BTT a day. When we do the research on what does that mean, how much BTT was distributed to partners yesterday? How much BTT was distributed in general yesterday? 97,000 BTT was distributed yesterday. 97,6,8. Okay, times, let's say 1%. 1% would be 976. So we got about 2% of the total BTT distributed yesterday. Of partners, we got, what is that, like 1/12, whatever the fuck that means in percentages. But obviously we're making a decent chunk of BTT. How are we making so much BTT? We pay attention. Like, a lot of people get flooded by projects and stuff like that, and they start hating and shit like that. I just read. I'm just gonna fucking read. I'm gonna do research. I'm gonna be like, what makes sense? How much are they paying me? Is it still paying me? What did I initially put in? Did I put in nothing? I put like nothing in. I honestly put nothing in. We streamed to get this money. We streamed. It's not even from fucking subs. It's from fucking them paying us on a different platform for streaming. And so we invested it. It was free money. Like, and when people don't do that stuff, they just run off with the money. I'm like, oh, I got some. I'm just gonna run with it. I'm not gonna continue to do the thing that made me successful. I don't get it. I don't get it, because I'm like, it was good for you before. It hasn't stopped being good. Why are you doing that? What's so much better? But different strokes for different folks. So we claimed that we had $100 worth of BTT in the wallet before that. I don't know what this is gonna equal. $18. Boom. And so yeah, we're giving some BTT away tonight in a happy hour in our Discord for arcade members playing in our system. Yeah. So enjoy that happy hour tonight if you're competing before King of the Hill. I'll be moving some BTT over there to make sure that's covered. And yeah, I feel like that's like all that I wanted to cover during the section stream. It took like forever to get through this stuff today, but I feel like, good information. Maybe we've been live for, it was like a 30-minute segment, like a 30. Let's play some damn Axie. Let's play some Axie. And so while we play Axie, I am going to convert to the other Smurf. Yeah, the other Smurf. Just realizing my bottom is a little cut off there. So try to extend that a little. Cool. Yeah, so we're gonna be in this mode while we play some Axie today. Hopefully the game is working. Let me get that up on screen. I'm gonna start off on I think they said level 9 is a good one to just farm. So we're gonna start on level 9 today with our Axies, as long as it works. As long as it works. And Casual was saying that, it was being a little buggy, but see, I'm used to that happening now, unfortunately. But let's see if it actually loads into the game. Sometimes it takes a second. And my Axies have stopped floating, aka the DDoS is still happening on the servers, most likely, because like it's not super smooth like it usually is. I don't know if they have different servers for PC versus mobile, but try it out. I don't know. I'm like, regardless, we don't really, it'd be nice to make this though, because then it just pushes us up. We didn't even go to the Polygon network or Phantom. I put stuff in Phantom that's just like things that you can't check every day. There's ways in DeFi and stuff to just have it compound itself. So imagine you put a $100 investment in something, in some token, the price appreciates on that token. In this case, I had the price appreciate 200%. And then it's also, you were supposed to make like $9 a day off of that anyway. So all of a sudden you're making like $18, $20 a day. And it's doing it automatically for you. So even if the price goes down, you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pull out more than $100. Like whenever I go back to it. And that's basically DeFi. It's basically DeFi in a nutshell. Good projects. Yeah, I feel like the stress is too strong. Let's see if I click on some other ones, what'll happen. Might just be too strong still. Might just be. Dude, this dog, when she farts, it is so nasty. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really wanted to get that Axie in right now. But server B with server B. I'm gonna try this one thing. Sometimes when you close it and restart, it works better. So I'm gonna try that. Cause like I don't know. Like what type of like maybe somebody's doing it so they earn more SLP than everybody else, so the price appreciate. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm like I don't know why you would do it. But I do want to earn more SLP before the claim day, which is like for me. I think I don't know if it's by individuals or what, but for me it's coming up in like next week. So I would like to have enough to buy another Axie or two. That would be really cool. Because where are those going? Those are going to you guys. Woot woot. Yeah, see, that's not encouraging right there. This slow load up, that's not at all encouraging. Not an L. And I don't know if like I mean maybe if you had quicker internet speed on it, but I don't. Cause my dog chewed up the damn wire yesterday. I have to buy a new cord. I was like trying to do a stream real quick about some market shit. I was like, oh, let me do this real quick. I'm like, why is it not connecting? Wow, something like this always happens. Now I can't do the damn thing. Walk outside the room, like, you better not be chewed up. Sure enough, she's laying right there, smiling. Cord is like damn near ripped in half. And she went back and finished the job later after already being put in timeout for it. So, that's something to consider with streams. I have to get that other cord, regardless for like other games and stuff like that, because it's gonna get messy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. It's been getting better. Like it was that much worse yesterday, where I feel like I couldn't even do whatever the fuck. But yeah, hopefully they get this sorted out sooner than later. People being malicious with the game, because that's a nice little chunk that you can make. And like, wow, it has to be some like. I don't know. You'd have to be like a special type of hater. Cause like it's fun for me, and it's income and it's fun. But for a lot of people, like in these South Asian countries and stuff like that are really catching on to Axie Infinity, or that caught on to it during the pandemic, it's been a way for them to actually pay for their rent. Like the entire pandemic, when like everybody was in strict lockdown, they were just playing Axie Infinity. Like these were early articles. You can look them up. It's been happening the entire pandemic. People are like, oh, this and that, or I'm able to pay our groceries and our food, and like parents are so proud of me. I'm like, that's huge. Like, I imagine if I could do that for my parents when I was growing up, that would be huge. So yeah. But yeah, it's stressing. So probably gonna, I'm gonna take it for what it is. I'm gonna put this on short little wait, and we're gonna play some Smash. We're gonna jump into Smash. So there's only so much time before 7 o'clock, anyways. And we got like about an hour before we start the happy hour. Happy hour! Actually, no, I kind of like that as like a recording type of video. I'm going to stop stream very shortly so I can make that like an entire recording on YouTube. And I'll trim it down and title it something appropriate, because we covered some good information. We talked about Axie lightly, covered apps that are still working and paying well. And I don't make a lot of those videos anymore. I kind of just leave it to live stream shit. But I also feel like it's nice to let people know that type of shit is possible. Like, they all come with risk, but I feel like it's